talking about last night's debate between one elderly candidate and one slightly less elderly criminal candidate. And here to help us shed even more light on what went on last night is ABC News political director Rick Klein. Welcome, Rick.
Hey, thanks for having me.
What do you think? Give me your thoughts.
It was a political disaster. I mean, exactly what Joe Biden needed to happen, the opposite happened. He needed to go out there and prove that he was with it, that he could take on Donald Trump, that he could hold his own on a debate stage, and exactly the opposite thing happened.
But what about the tape we showed after the debate, how lively he was?
Yeah, no, it's not to say that he's not capable of it, but he did not bring it last night. And I think it was a sad moment for a lot of people watching generally. I had a lot of people texting me, is this the best we have as a country? This is who we offer up, 300 million Americans plus, and this is who we have. And it was not soaring rhetoric. It wasn't a big vision for the country. Neither man, I think, was able to make a real positive, proactive case for this is how I want to lead you into the future. It was a lot of attacks, the golf scores, as you guys talked about.
It was so unrelatable.
Yeah, it just seemed disconnected from how people live their lives. And I think for Biden, the biggest missed opportunity was right there because of the questions around his candidacy that he did the opposite of answering.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Rick, Biden was hunkered down for a week with top Democrats preparing him for the debate. This was a debate he wanted. He decided the rules. Now, after last night, I find it difficult that people could deduce that he's fully up for this job, especially considering who he's against right now. Is there talk about replacing Biden in these more political circles, and is it realistic?
Yeah, those are two different questions. There's definitely talk about how best to approach the inner sanctum of Biden world, because they would have to convince him to get out of the way. Yeah. There's no way the primaries are long gone. The delegates are selected. The convention will just be a rubber stamp unless he gets out. Now, the question of who goes and has that conversation, I think people think sometimes there's a smoke-filled room and maybe the Obamas and the Clintons can just tap on the shoulder. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. This is a personal decision. It will come down to the president, First Lady Jill Biden, maybe his sister, a couple of key advisors, but maybe 3 or 4 people tops that would have any say on this. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Biden is inclined to say, no, I did my own thing.
But he's
I'm here as my own man.
He's going to do another debate in September.
Exactly. And no reason to think that won't happen.
And is there a process for the replacement of the current president?
Well, because the convention hasn't happened yet, it actually would be a straightforward process if he gets out. If he doesn't get out, you'd have to have a rebellion unlike any we've ever seen, where all these convention delegates would get together. That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
The only thing realistic would be the president saying, I don't want to do it. And again, I don't think that's realistic, but that's the conversation that's going on right now.
He might.
Well, I want to ask you, because there have been these concerns for the last couple of years. It's shown up in polls over Biden's age and vitality. Yeah. The Wall Street Journal had a piece on it, and the White House shredded them for it. The Robert Hur report came out that talked about his age and his mental capacity, which was dismissed by the White House. Do you think that the White House was too quick to brush off these concerns? And is someone around Joe Biden that's telling him how bad last night was?
Yeah, one of the things that I think is interesting in this, Alyssa, is I think the American people have been where this is for a while, because people have seen him act, and the Hur report comes out and the stories come out and people have seen him act. And I think what Biden was hoping to do, because he does have flashes, like even post-debate, where he seems a lot more energetic, a lot more with it. The State of the Union addresses have been very, very good. He's thinking, okay, I can go out there, I can dispel the critics and tell them they're wrong. That clearly did not happen. I don't know if anyone is empowered to have that honest conversation. He's the president of the United States. He has a small circle of advisors that have advised him for a long time. They want what's best for him. They want what's best for the country. But can they say, Mr. President, it's time to go? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that anyone can have that conversation with him, honestly. Not even
President Obama?
Not even President Obama. I think the relationship there is not quite as close as public perceptions would mean. And, he's a generation older than Obama. He got there.
Looking at the debate, Rick came and Rick was trying to say that one of the director of CNN, according to Rick, Rick said that basically what he's saying, what he's doing, everybody was very disappointed with President Biden. So everyone wanted him to step down because he's not fit. So the American people were disappointed that 300 million America, is this what they stand for? He has been receiving calls. So the only best way, President Biden have to step down. But actually, they cannot force him to do that. He has to do it willfully. So he has close people who can advise him, like the wife, the children, the siblings, those around him. Obama is not very close to him, according to Rick. Obama is on other generation with him. But they say, no, Obama can influence him. He can also talk to him. So actually, what do you really think about all that? And they went ahead and said that President Biden, everybody was expecting better from him. But with the way he performed, people were not very happy with that. There's still enough time for him to step down, and he has to step down for the Democrat. So it's not just easy the way people are thinking that they'll just step down and choose another person. It's a process, it goes by it. So there's a process for that. So they were asking, do you really think that President Biden is going to step down? He said he's sure that President Biden will step down willfully. He's sure that President Biden does not want his legacy to be wasted like that because of the way he performed. Everybody was just saying their own, calm down. President Biden is not, everybody have been seeing little sign, but yesterday really proved. But the next day he was acting very much better, which means that night he was sick or something was actually wrong with him. So basically, what do you think about all this? What do you really think about all this? Looking at it and so basically, according to him, he has his own opinion. So for President Biden to be much better, the people really have to help President Biden. His people really have to help him to calm down. Whether President Donald Trump lied more than 30 lies in 90 minutes, but nobody could pick it because what President Biden did was much more than what President Donald Trump did. So the lie was overweighing the truth. So how can you do such a scenario? So basically, everybody want him to pull down. Everybody is talking about him coming down. So basically, Rick was just saying that they hope September is coming, September 10. There's going to be another debate in ABC. Hope he's going to accept to come. They'll talk about Donald Trump, that will Donald Trump come. They say, of course, Donald Trump knows that this one, President Biden did not do well. He flung. So he's sure that he himself is going to come. And he wants to win. So they're saying that maybe this other debate that is coming, most is going to favor President Biden because Donald Trump is still going to show himself. We all know Donald Trump. So basically, everyone was just having their opinion. They were just concerned that President Biden is not fit. He should calm down, but it depends on him. If he say, I can do it, he can do it. If he say, I cannot do it, he cannot do it. So basically, what do you think? What is your own idea about President Biden? Should he continue? Should he step down? Let me see your own opinion about everything. I don't. Everybody should have their own different opinion. They say the wife will do it. They say he will do it. But President Biden, I'm not here to come and say anything if he's fit or he's not fit. But basically, President Biden is fit according to him. He does not want to step down. He just had a bad day, a bad night. So he had cold. So he will not step down. He said he will still rule. So what do you think? Do you give your support? Who are you going to vote for? President Biden or President Donald Trump? Who do you think will be the best person to rule this country for the next 4 years? Let me see your opinion for the comment section. Thank you very much and God bless you.